What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie. If you have never seen any of my videos, I am a K through 6 music teacher. I also teach choir and ukulele, and you can pretty much find on my channel ukulele tutorials, teacher vlogs, and pretty much just anything teacher lifestyle. So today I want to talk to you about recorder and Harry Potter. If that sounds like something you are interested in, then just keep watching. Okay, so if you have a love for Harry Potter and maybe you don't have the best love for recorder, then this might be for you, because that is exactly where I'm at. I do not really enjoy teaching recorder, and so this year coming into it, also because of that, I do believe I could do a better job of teaching recorder, and it's definitely something that I'm learning throughout the years. I also, at my school, don't teach 4th grade, because that's when I teach recorder. I don't teach them every single year. I have a traveling music teacher at my school, and so she'll take kind of how the schedules work out. She'll take them a year and then I kind of have them back, and it's kind of flip-flopping. So it's been all the excuses just to say my recorder units have not been amazing. They're not the most thing that I'm most proud of, and I want to get better at it. So this year I was like, you know what, I have my 4th graders back. I really want to do a great job. If you see a tail or ears, that is my cat just running around. So I really wanted to try and make a serious effort to improve this unit. So I do really love Harry Potter, and of course I am that girl that has watched all movies and like says I'm a diehard fan, but I've only read one book. So don't come after me, I'm sorry. I am actually made a resolution this year that I would read all of them. So I have read one. I'm not a reader, so I'm trying my best to become a reader. But anyway, so what you're gonna do is I'm gonna kind of lay it out for you guys. These are all suggestions that you can do yourself, and I do have a TPT product of all of these visuals that I am gonna show you if you are interested, but I really am just gonna tell you the process, and you really don't need all of that if you don't want it. Okay, day one, you're gonna build that hype. You're gonna get your kids so excited. And I do say know your kids. Like if your kids are not into Harry Potter, this may not be the best unit for them, but my 4th graders, most of them have read all the books by 4th grade, which is just crazy, and they are diehard Harry Potter fans. So I knew that this was gonna be really good for them and help them keep them motivated. So you're gonna build that hype by reading to them. So you're gonna press play on Hedwig's Theme. I would have it in here, but you know, copyright. So you're gonna press play on that. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna let that kind of enter into the classroom, and you're gonna let them be like, oh, wait a second, what's going on? And then you're going to start reading to them. You're gonna flash on your screen, whatever, smart board, blah, 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 an acceptance letter into Hogwarts School of Recorder. And the kids are just so excited. They're like, wow, what, huh? And so it's a really good reaction, and that's where you can kind of go into, and here's a letter for your parents. I did not make it Harry Potter themed. I already have a recorder letter that I send out, so I just kept it really simple. But I was like, okay, so you guys are gonna get your own recorders. I kind of go through the letter. I send it home. I give them 2 weeks to get their recorder, or they can use school ones at my school, but you know, you have your own thing. So that's the very first day. Very simple. It probably takes like 10 minutes max, maybe 15, once you explain how to get a recorder and all of that. Then the next day, I'm going to sort them into houses. So I'm gonna say, okay, today is our sorting day. So we are going to be getting into our different houses, and you are gonna be, throughout this entire unit, going to be able to earn house points. And so at the end, whichever house earns the most points is going to earn a prize. And you could have it, honestly, I see those water bottle stickers, and there are some Harry Potter water bottle stickers in on Amazon that are really cheap, and I think that's what the prize is gonna be. So I am gonna have that, but you could choose whatever prize you want. And so I am telling them they're going to, you know, this is gonna be your team, you know, you're gonna earn points together, and you possibly can earn a prize at the end. So you can do a couple of things. I have a quiz that I will link below. That's a free like 10 question quiz that you can have them take. I did do that, but it did take some time. So if you are a little bit more protective of your like music content time, then I would suggest maybe going random. And I will also talk about random. There's another pro to that too. But I did have them take a quiz, and I got many Ravenclaws, which I am so Not surprised about at all. My kids are smarties and they love to learn and they love knowledge. So I got a lot of Ravenclaws. And so I did have to prepare them that most of them were probably not going to get the one they wanted, and there were going to have to be Gryffindors and Hufflepuffs and Slytherins, and there was a serious stigma against Slytherins, but I just reminded them that like there's some great Slytherins out there. And if you know, spoiler alert, if you read the newest book or see the newest play, like the sons of Draco and Harry Potter are Slytherins. So like it's not that bad, you guys. It's gonna be okay. So you do have to have the talk, and I would say just know your kids. You know, are your kids gonna be able to handle it or not? And maybe the other idea, I saw a few people on Instagram, they were saying that was kind of gonna be their issue. Maybe you could call the houses different things. You could name them after famous musicians, or just have them totally made up. I think I've seen that also with like other people doing house things, is they just make up their own house. So there's some other options for you if you think your kids are gonna have a really hard time, you know, not being in the house they want. But so far I had my first sorting ceremony today, and so far my kids have been pretty understanding. So I just do my best. I have them put their preference in they like. I'd be like, if you don't get the one, the quiz doesn't tell you what house you would like, then you can put your preference, and I will talk to the sorting hat and we will keep it in consideration. So that is gonna be your day 2. Pretty simple, just explaining house points. And I don't even really explain like how they can earn them. I just tell them the possibility, and also that take that sorting quiz that you would like. And if you guys want to go random, I honestly might do that next year, where I just like do the PowerPoint again and I just randomly click, and you know, you have a little bit of control with the PowerPoint if you need to. You know, you can kind of pre-figure it out, but I'm gonna have it kind of be random for them, because I do think that it is a bit much for the kids to, you know, get their hopes up that they're gonna be in this house, or they're, you know, they put their preference down and they don't get one of them, or they don't get any of them, because I just have to have even houses. So I think that they can't really get mad at me if it's just random and it's just more fun and kind of more light. They're just kind of like, ah, well, it's random, whatever. So I think that would be a good option, and probably honestly what I'll do next year. Then third day, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your sorting ceremony. So I have the kids come in. I do wait till the end of class to do this. So whatever you're gonna do before, do your thing. And then at the end is when you're gonna have that sorting ceremony. And so if anyone doesn't get the house they want, the tears don't ruin the entire, or the bad mood does not ruin the entire music. So selfishly, that's what I did. So the last like 10-15 minutes, what I did is I already had the houses worked out, and I had them on a piece of paper, and there's this awesome PowerPoint, and I will insert it in here, a little screenshot of it. It is so cool. Someone made this free Harry Potter sorting PowerPoint. And so what happens is you can click on the screen. There'll be this opening screen. It'll be like, who's next in the sorting hat? And you can click on the like left-hand corner, and that's like Slytherin. You can click on the screen on the right-hand corner, top corner, and that's Gryffindor. And this one is Hufflepuff, and this one is, I already forgot what the other one I said, Slytherin, whatever it is. So you can control what the sorting hat will say. So I would call up like 3 kids that I already had on my list. I knew they were all gonna be Slytherin or something like that. I'd call them up, I'd say, okay, stand by the board, and then I would click, you know, the left-hand corner or whatever it is to be Slytherin. And then it would seem really random to them, because they don't know that I'm, you know, strategically clicking on the right part. So it'll say like, it's like, this is a tough one. And then all of a sudden it'd be like, I know Slytherin. And it doesn't actually say it in the PowerPoint, but the kids just read it out loud, and then we all clap for them and they go sit down. So that's pretty much it for the sorting ceremony. Nothing too crazy, but they seem to enjoy it. And I call a few kids at a time, like 3 or 4 kids up at the same exact time. So it's, you know, we only have to do it like 6 or 7, 8 times, and then we have everybody sorted and we don't have to do it forever. So that is day 3. Then let's talk about once you start your quarter unit. So you're gonna give house points to those kids that are using soft feather-like air. Soft. Kevin was telling me that's right. He's like, it's soft is not a thing. Slow feather air. You're gonna give kids, you know, that make progress. You're gonna give kids that are just being polite and playing their quarter when they're supposed to. You know, you could take away points. I'm gonna sound horrible, but I can't wait to be like 5 points from Gryffindor if someone is like playing when they're not supposed to. So it's just gonna, you know, it's checks and balances. It's gonna keep the kids motivated. They're gonna be earning those points. I am going to also have the kids, and again, I will insert a little screenshot of these, but I found some house-themed Harry Potter wristbands, and they're just like those plastic rubbery ones. And so each day when they come in, they're gonna have this routine of getting the recorder and putting on their wristband. And so like if you're Hufflepuff, you have this yellow wristband. So you're gonna put it on your left hand. So then it helps them remember that their left hand needs to be on top. It's a really good visual for me because I can see that wristband on the left hand, and if they have the right hand on top of it, I could have them do like a quick switch and I can visually see that really well. And then the second will be like I can keep them in their assigned seats, and I know exactly who to give points to if someone's doing awesome or, you know, or not so awesome. Then I can be like 5 points to Gryffindor. I see your little red wristband. I know right away, and so that's really awesome. Bonus, I read an article, and forgive me, I will insert her name that wrote it. She had so many good things to say, but anyways, she talked about, I never heard this, chicken for B. So you're practicing, even before you get your recorder, you're practicing your dexterity of moving your fingers like this. And so she said, this is chicken, which is B, bunny, which is B. Oh, wait, am I saying the right thing? Chicken, B, bunny, A, and then unicorn is G. And so I thought, just to like put a little Harry Potter twist on it, this would be Phoenix. This would be Dobby, or a house elf or elf, because the two floppy ears, his ears kind of go down. And then unicorn, I can keep unicorn because, you know, there's a unicorn in Harry Potter. So I'm gonna be putting on Harry Potter instrumental music and just having them practice that, you know, like Phoenix, elf, unicorn, elf, unicorn, elf, unicorn, and just practicing that back and forth, back and forth. So I thought that would be another fun little activity you could do to bridge it. It's really awesome. The other thing that I want to talk to you guys about is some materials. So I did make some house point posters that you can laminate and keep track of points on with a dry erase marker. I have some Harry Potter fingering charts that you guys can put around, and then some recorder rules poster signs too. So that is pretty much it in a nutshell. It's nothing like crazy. You're not creating this whole entire unit. I am foreseeing that I think it'd be really cool to make like a recorder PowerPoint if somehow they're going to Diagon Alley and they have to like name the treble clef note or some kind of treble clef thing to get their wand and get their books and get their owl, and so they're ready for Hogwarts. So I think that would be really cool. And I also want to figure out a way to do recorder Quidditch. So some way where they like play a passage, and if you know it's correct, then they get a shot. I might build some kind of Quidditch hoop. I don't even know what it's called. I'm not a diehard fan. I wish I was. All of them are like, excuse me, it's actually this, and I'm like, thank you so much. Yes, you know a lot more than me. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. So I'm definitely gonna be building on it because it's just like making me real excited. But I wanted to give you guys the framework if you wanna do this with your classes, just keep them a little more engaged and encouraged. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you. It's been so cool. I've been seeing a little bit of growth on my channel. We're kind of inching up to that 200 mark. So thank you so much if you are subscribed. If you're not, you know, there is a button somewhere around here if, you know, you wanted to subscribe and stick around. But all in seriousness, thank you guys so much. If you are interested in any of those resources that I talked about or materials, they will be linked below for you. And happy Harry Potter recorder time. Check you later. Bye.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights.